The North Dakota hockey team back on their home ice this weekend, hosting their final NCHC series of 2023. UND coming into this one ranked first in the country with a chance to move into first place in the NCHC standings as well against Colorado College. Midway point of the first period here, UND starting the scoring, stealing the D zone by Dylan James, taking this one all the way to the crease, finds the back of the net. North Dakota jumping out to an early lead. That would be the only score of the first period. Into the second frame we go. Backhanded feed from the glass to Louis Jamernick. Jammer buries it. UND with a 2-0 lead in the second frame. Now let's go to the end of that period. We have ourselves a one-score contest. Feed over to Max Burkholter for the one-timer. Slaps it all the way to the back of the net. We are tied up at 2 goals each. This one's going to go all the way to overtime after a scoreless third period. The Tigers hitting the game-winning goal just 35 seconds into that overtime frame. UND falling in overtime for the second consecutive contest. Minnesota State University Moorhead basketball teams in action at home tonight. We start off with the nationally ranked men's team against Bemidji State. The Beavers starting hot. Colin Schaefer making moves in the paint, making it a 10-9 BSU lead 5 minutes into this contest. Dragons still clawing for the lead. We're tied at 20 with a little under 7.5. Pass inside to Jacob Jennison, gets the tough floater to fall. MSUM takes the lead by 2. Next possession is Jennison on the other end, gets the block, and Gabe Myron gets the loose ball, driving and dishing to Eddie Benninga. The triple hits. Eddie going crazy now. The Dragons lead by 5. Really excited about that one. BSU getting a run of their own, but MSUM wants another splash before the break. Eddie's brother Jacob hits the 3. Bemidji State by 1 as we head into halftime, but the Dragons come back firing. MSUM wins 82-74 to continue their unbeaten run, now 9-0 on the season. And the women's game tipped off soon after. Bemidji State trying to prevent MSUM's first win of the season. Natalie Jens brings up the rock for the Dragons, cuts into the paint, finishes a tough layup. MSUM starting the game on a 4-0 run. They're just getting started though. 7-2 Dragon lead now. Abby Berg finds the open look. The 3 will fall. 10-2 start for MSUM. The Dragons still applying pressure later in the first quarter. Check out the slick moves by Bailey Keski. What a layup here. MSUM with their first double-digit lead of the day. Keski again gets the ball in the next possession. Can't find room. Passes back to Berg. And the acrobatic layup somehow is going to fall in. 18-5. Dragons scorching the Beavers. And how about that for their first win of the year? 69-46. A nice start to the weekend for the Dragons. Closing things out with some high school hoops tonight. The defending state champion Fargo North Spartans making the short trip to Shanley. The Deacons on the attack early though, leading 8-1, and they aren't done. Pass out to Michael Nowak from 3-point territory. Shanley leading by double digits in the opening quarter. Fargo North getting their scoring started though. It's a 13-5 game now. Michael Sem bounding through an open lane, goes up for the finger roll, takes a foul along the way. The and one moving the Spartans within 5. It's a one-score game now. Spartans with possession again. First shots off the mark, kept in bounds by Carson Hannestad. Bounce pass to Carter Zeller, drives up to the basket. We're tied up at 15. The Spartans complete the rally to stay unbeaten. Fargo North with a 72-65 win. Last but certainly not least, the Davies Eagles hosting Bismarck in a cross-state battle. Second half of the girls' game, Eagles lead by 1. Demons changing that with one big shot, though. Cross-court pass to Jersey Berg. Catch and release 3-point shot will fall. Demons reclaim that advantage, but the Eagles come storming back, stealing enemy territory by Carly Franks. Feed to Mariah Berrien under the basket. Lets it fly before going out of bounds, and that's going to fall. Lead goes back to the Eagles. Davies going on a nice run now. Berrien spinning through the post. Last-second feed to Quinn Scari. Lays it in to put the Eagles up by 5. Davies hanging on the rest of the way from there, taking this one 67-51. Stick around.